Hi, this is Melanie from Hook to the Left, and today we're going to take a look at Dollar Tree's premier Just Yarn Flowers yarn. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to go over some yarn that I got from the Dollar Tree, and if this is the kind of content that you like, if you like yarn, crochet, and anything having to do with yarn or crochet, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell so that you're reminded each time I come out with a new video. And while you're down there, if you can tap that like button, I'd really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and start taking a look at the yarn that I got from the Dollar Tree. So this is a new yarn that has just come out relatively recently. I would say January 2021 has come out, and I think it's kind of a spring line. But let's go ahead and just take a look at it. So this is the Just Yarn premier brand, Just Yarn Flowers, and I think it's called Flowers because of these little tufts of yarn here, which is a super soft little tufts right here of yarn, and they look a little bit like flowers when you're looking at the yarn. So they do have several different colorways. I'm going to show you the colorways that I was able to get. I did buy one full case of yarn, which one full case holds 35 skeins of yarn. So one case is $35. Now that's one case in one box in the Dollar Tree store. If you were to buy it by the case, which these aren't sold at Dollar Tree online, but if you were to buy it by the case at Dollar Tree online, it's much more than that. It's like 100 and something, and that's how many skeins you get. But the box in the store holds 35 skeins of yarn, and that's how much the box cost. So let's go ahead and take a little bit closer look at this particular yarn. I'm going to zoom you in on the label and then just go over it with you. So this is, of course, is a premier brand. I believe it's made just for Dollar Tree, and I haven't seen it anywhere else, at least. And the Just Yarn series of the premier brand is just sold at Dollar Tree. So in this particular, each skein of these, it has 111 yards or 102 meters. It's 2.1 ounces or 60 grams. It is 52% acrylic and 48% polyester. It is a medium 4-weight yarn, which, yeah, I'd agree. That's a 4-weight. It's a little bit on the thinner side, but not too much. It is definitely a 4-weight yarn. They recommend a 5.5 millimeter needle or a 5.5 millimeter hook. It is machine wash cold and then lay flat to dry. And then I'm just going to go through the different colorways that I was able to get. And again, I don't know if there's other colorways. This is what was in the box that I purchased. If there are different colorways, then let me know down below. I'd be happy to know what I need to keep an eye out for. In a full box of this, you get a total of 5 skeins of each color. So there are a total of 7 colors here. All right, I'm going to zoom up a little bit just so I can get you really in on the color here. So this particular colorway, love those little tufts. This particular colorway is called Dusty Rose. So this is kind of a gray with the pink intertwined, and then the little puffs here, the little flowers, are pink. I can actually zoom in a little bit more for that. So, and the yarn itself, it's not as soft as the premier Just yarn, but it's still pretty soft, and these little puffs here are super soft. So it's still a very nice yarn and would make some great baby items, I think. And you'll see why I say that as I bring out the other colors, because it looks kind of like baby colors. So that is the Dusty Rose. All right, and the next colorway that I got is this nice coral color, and this colorway is called Cosmos. And then you get a couple of different colors on the tufts, like the gray one, and I'll bring this back. So you get a few different colors. You have this lighter pink, you have the brighter pink up here, and you got almost a kind of a purplish color here. So a few different colors in the little tufts there, and same thing here. Okay, but this one's primarily that kind of coral color. And again, this one's called Cosmos. So It's intertwined with more corals, some pink, and kind of that gray purplish type of color, like this right here, and that's in that tuft. Okay, so that is Cosmos, and I'll show you the other end with the other color tufts there. It's a bunch. All right, and then the next colorway is called Bouquet. Now, and I'm going to compare this to another one that I keep getting it confused with. Now, the Bouquet has more of a pink yarn background, and then it's intertwined with a little bit of coral, yellow, and blue. And the tufts are that same matching color. I'm at my mom's house, everybody, and she's aching for a snack, so she's over there digging into her snacks. All right, but this is the tufts here. There's the blue, that kind of teal blue, and you have some of that color intertwined there. So it looks like the colors that you see intertwined are going to be what colors these tufts are, because that's the extra yarn that they're getting the tufts from. Okay, so that one is Bouquet. Now, the one that I keep getting it confused, but this one is more of a cream base rather than a pink base, the base yarn. So this one is called Carnations. So this has got like a kind of a white or cream base, and then it's intertwined with the teal, the coral, and the yellow as well. And it has the same tuft. So you can see it's got the same intertwining colors on these two. But this one is more of a white base, and this one it has more of a pink base. So that's the difference between the two. But I think you could, if you wanted to make a bigger project, combine these two, and they'd go pretty well together. Just like I really think even this coral and the gray, these two would go well together, or the next color I'm going to show you would go well with the coral. And actually the next three colors I'm going to show you would go well with the coral. All right, so this colorway is called Peach, and this is definitely a peach. And then it has, again, that kind of coral, teal, or blue, and yellow twine in there with the little tufts. And this would also look very pretty with the peach, don't you think? And look at that, isn't that gorgeous? All right, and the next colorway that I was able to find is called Meadow. And this is a real pretty green with kind of this yellow intertwined and the coral. So it doesn't have the teal, but it has the yellow and the coral intertwined here and in the little puffs, or the flowers intertwined with it. And again, I think that would look pretty with this as well, if you wanted to combine colors. And then the final color I was able to find at my Dollar Tree in the case that I got, and there was only one case, and I snatched that puppy up because you know how fast this stuff goes. This colorway is called Gem, and this is a pretty blue with that coral intertwined, and then a darker blue intertwined, and then that's the same color on the puffs. Actually, anybody from Florida, anybody a Gainesville alumni, that looks a little bit like gator colors right there. Don't you think? Anyway. But that would also look pretty with this as well. This one's a little bit lighter than this deep coral here. It's almost an orange in there. But yeah, so that is the final color that I found in this Dollar Tree Just Yarn Flowers, Premier Just Yarns Flowers. So what do you guys think? What's your favorite colorway in this particular yarn? I would love to hear it. And what do you think you would make from it? Oh, let me back up a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. But so what do you think that you would make from this? Would you make a blanket? Would you make something else? Let me know. What would you make? So if you could just put that down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then please go ahead and hit that like button. And if this is the kind of content that you look for on a regular basis, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so that you're reminded each time I come out with a new video. Also, don't forget, every Saturday I'm live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I get to chat, have some icebreaker questions, and get to know my community better. So please join me then. I'd love to get to know you better. And then again at 5 p.m. Every Saturday evening, me and my girls, the yarn hookers, we get together and we have a themed chat where we kind of do a little presentation and then we chat a little bit at the end. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. You have an amazing day. Bye-bye.